concentration, qualified with 383 points. Shooters who never made great results in the World Cup. Her best result is for sure 7th place she reached at the last Olympic Games of Athens. Her best results in a World Cup. She marked it last year in Resende in Brazil, where she entered the final, ended up in eighth place. Sorry. Jasna Sekaric, just to remind, a 3-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-time world champion, once Olympic gold medalist. She won 21 gold medals in this event in the World Cups in the last 20 years. She's considered one of the best shooters for sure of all the pistol events. An expert also of the 25-meter pistol women. Jasna Sekaric, last year on the podium on all the World Cup in rifle and pistol. She made a gold in Milan, a silver medal in Munich, and a bronze in Guangzhou in China. Her best season, she said. And the final hall is full. We are having more than 100 people here following the final. A great shooting range, a great venue surrounded by the green, the Australian green, which is hosting us, and really we have to thank the organizing committee and all the volunteers helping us in here in Sydney. It's this fantastic place in Australia. A long trip for most of the shooters. A long trip that will last until the 3rd of May, when the World Cup is moving to Bangkok in Thailand for the 3rd step of this year's World Cup rifle and pistol. But now back on the final. Sighting time is ended, and now the shooters are loading their pistols for the first final shot. You see on your screens the Polish shooter, Miroslava Sagun-Landowska, shooting for her first competition shot. She's taking her time, and it's a 9.7. 9.7. Not the best shot, but we can see that also other finalists didn't score great shots. And now we are on the Chinese athletes, Hu Jun. We have seen her shooting in this way also in Zagreb and in Granada. She's always the last one to shoot. She first rise up the pistol, then she wait a little bit to rise down, and then rise up again to release the shot. Taking her time, always the last one to shot. 10.4, great results. So after the first competition shot, Ren Ji of China keeps the lead, notwithstanding, in spite of scoring 9.8. But her teammate Jun Hu is coming closer with a great 10.4. While in third we have Dina Spandilova of Australia. Usually can hear that she won many applauses from her teammates staring at the final from the Australian people here competed in the final hole of this shooting range. So first three positions are not changing. We have the two Chinese on the lead, followed by Dina Spandilova, our Australia. As you can see, shooters are loading for the second competition shot. It's gonna be a tough final. Renji seems quite safe up there. She has 3 points of advantage of margin on the following Hu Jun. So Renji is on the lead, quite safe. But everything is possible in the pistol event, as we know. We are now on the second Chinese finalist, shooting from position number 7, Guo Wenjun. Shooting here, first World Cup is a 9.9. 9.9, shooting 110. This is her very first World Cup in which she takes part. While back on Jun Hu, always of China. quite a different technique from her opponents. A different technique, maybe not in the action, but in the timing of the action. 10.1. It's a 10.1. She's still there, and she's gaining margin on her teammate Renji, who made another poor shot. She scored a 9.3, so Renji scored a 9.3, losing a part of her margin, wasting her advantage in favor of Hu Jun, her teammate, who's now coming closer, shot after shot. So after the second shot again, Renji is still on the lead, losing margin on Jun Hu in second, while Dina Spandilova is always there in third, followed by Jasna Sekaric and Wei Junguo, the third Chinese finalist. While right now, virtually the duel for the quarter place is won by Miroslava Sagun. We still have 8 shots to go, so nothing is decided yet. You can see a focus on the pistol of Cornelia Fröhlich of Switzerland. Cornelia Fröhlich. Her second final, the second final she makes in her career after one of last year in Resende in Brazil. 2 poor shots for her at the beginning of this competition. Right now you can see an 8.9 and a 9.5, far from exciting. But it's never easy, and it's a 9.7. It's a 9.7. We still wait for the other shooters, Jasna Sekaric and Yun Hu. We still have 3 shooters to shot. Jasna Sekaric. Great concentration of the champion, and 9.8. You see the frustration on her face. Her body language is saying no for this shot. Jun Hu, 10.3. Always great shot from this Chinese shooter. Always great shot. And she gained over 3/10 on Jiren. She's coming closer shot after shot. As you can see now, the first 2 shooters are divided just by 1.3 points. So Zhenri is on the lead, but just 1.3 points behind Jun Hu. He's there, he's in second, coming closer. Dina Spandilova keeps the third position, while 5 behind, 1.5 points behind Jasna Sekaric is in fourth, followed by Miroslava Sagun of Poland. Miroslava Sagun, who's shooting for the quarter place. The most important prize awarded through this final, Lenka Maruskova, now on your screen. Winner of the last World Cup in Fort Benning, USA. Today starting in fifth, sorry. She didn't make that well in the first shot, losing a little bit of ground in the placements. As you can see, that 8.3 she scored on her second final shot pushed her down in the scoreboard. Now she seems to have recovered with that 10.3, but let's wait for her fourth final shot, a 9.7. 9.7, not her best shot. Something doesn't go with Lenka Maruskova. Back again on the Chinese shooter Hu Jun. In the meantime, her teammate Jiren already scored a 10.3. So we have to see how's performing Jun Hu, if she's coming closer again to her teammate Renji on the lead. Jun Hu, take a brief. Jun Hu, 10.2. 10.2. She's always there. She's not letting Renji